my name is Essel Evil, and welcome back to A Date with Death. I'm really sorry about last stream. I I did not realize that I had to lower the background music. Because in all honesty, like, most of the games that I play, I don't need to worry about that. I think, though, that just means that I don't play enough games, and I definitely don't stream enough games to know that that was a horrible oversight. Also, in the previous stream, I mentioned that I had seen a VA, a voice actor, toggle for volume. This thing is on. I don't know why there was no voice acting. I assume that they just don't actually have voice acting. They built it into the game preemptively for when they do get voice acting. Or maybe there's just something wrong with, my games. I don't know. To be honest, it would not surprise me if there was something wrong with what I'm playing. But regardless. So we got through the initial day as well as day 2 in the last stream, which is here. So we're going to... There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to actually click that. But to be fair, we were going to anyway. Because, like I said in the first stream, I actually really enjoy finding out what's going on beyond this door. Because apparently there is a side romance plot with our neighbors going on, so... But yeah, so I lowered the game's volume, so hopefully you will actually be able to hear now. Because I watched some of the previous stream, and wow, you cannot really hear me. You can hear me, it's just the music was really, really loud. So hopefully that's been solved now. I also really don't know if something's going to happen and you can finally hear voices in this game. I kind of hope that doesn't happen, because I'm enjoying voice acting it, even if I'm horrible at voice acting, which you all would probably know by now. But regardless. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. I'm sorry, I can't read. Or maybe it's just that I can't talk. Overall, reading aloud is quite difficult. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Eavesdrop on them, because I'm evil. This is totally within the realm of what I would do. Do not take after me. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. A deeper voice answers. Again, I'm sorry for my horrible voice acting. Hello? There's a pause as you assume the person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Ooh. Let me just have this. Please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Whoa, what is going on? Okay. Apparently it's not just a side romance plot. Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice both light and eerie calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. Aw. You're early. The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. That's terrible. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? I might have ulterior motives? What? The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies? Oh my gosh. You got me. I'm sorry. What is this? Come in. We can eat before we go. Luckily, I saved you a couple, huh? The voices then become muffled as the door closes. What is this? That seems to be all you'll hear for today. Fair enough. I don't know if we should change my appearance, because we did change it for day 2. It's just, it's not like there's a lot of options. I guess we could do this. Also, I feel like maybe I should change. I do really like it though. There's nothing else I would really wear. Not, mind you, that I commonly wear flower crowns. There we go. My brain's not working today. We'll leave the hair alone though. Right, yeah, this is the DLC stuff. I mean, we can play around with this, although this is not something I would wear in real life. These kind of things are. I'm not sure if that's surprising or not. We'll go with this, because this one seems like too much green. I say this, of course, being fully aware that this was my first outfit. I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Your favorite bed. It also happens to be your only bed, but that doesn't matter. Your soft green bedding sits against pristine sheets. You sit down on the edge of the bed and look around your room. It makes you smile. Your style has changed a lot over the years, but you're very proud of how it looks right now. Aw. But before it was... I'm gonna go with very minimal because this is accurate. I actually had a thing... I still have a thing, actually. I never really put anything on my walls. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I know that a lot of teenagers, they like to plaster their walls with, like, posters and stuff like that. That was never me. I never enjoyed that. But what was also me was that I never really decorated my room. I had, like, this, antique Egyptian-styled, nightstand, which I don't know what happened to. I think we lost it in the move. Because, you know, hopping from universe to universe takes a lot out of you. And you can't always carry everything with you. But anyway, just, you know, avoid being things. Recently, we renovated my room and we put in a lot of shelving and, like, cabinets, I guess, would be the right word. I wanted to say cupboardry, but like cupbery or something, but no, cabinets makes the most sense. So we're gonna go with that. Some shelving and cabinets, and I have finally been able to put on display. You remember I was talking about pumpkin fairy lights when I strung these up, and that was the reason why I put them there, even though they're not at all accurate, because this is not where those pumpkin lights are. But I have a, well, there's nothing in this room that accurately depicts it. But regardless, I have a little display shelf for a lot of skeleton iconography, and yeah. So I'm actually really happy that I finally have these on display, because I've had a lot of things just like packed into boxes that I never really put out to be seen. So it's nice to finally actually have that. This is somewhat true, not overly true. This is sort of what I had to work with when I wasn't as in control of what my room looks like, you know, like when you're really young. My walls are now black. I think I mentioned this when I was decorating. That's why I chose this wallpaper. And my sheets are actually green in real life, so that's why I chose the green. For anyone who missed it. White walls, white bedding, minimal decor. You'll like the new color. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change into the future. This is true. I'm kind of curious about that as well. Uh, can we check on Yin Yang? Yin Yang is hanging out on your bed, enjoying the last bit of sunlight coming through the window. Sitting in the sun is her absolute favorite thing in the entire world. After you, of course. Aw. She purrs as you give her a belly rub. Fortunately, Yin Yang loves belly rubs. Yeah, some cats don't. And even when a cat like goes onto their back and seems to present their belly to you, they're not actually asking for belly rubs. They're just, you know, showing that they're comfortable with you. Seeing how happy she is makes you wish you were a cat napping in the sun all day. I have actually had that. Can we give her a treat? Oh, we can play with her! Play with Yin Yang. You pull out Yin Yang's favorite toy, a small mouse on a stick. Aw. As soon as she locks eyes on it, she jumps to her feet and gets on low, ready to pounce. This is so cute! You spend a significant amount of time playing a game of cat and mouse with Yin Yang. Literal. Time well spent in your books. Definitely. I was a bit curious. Because I saw when I was doing checks before streaming, I saw that there's an achievement for watering of plants. But I'm like, oh! Oh, this is the plant! Because I was thinking when I saw it, but all these plants are optional, so, like, because like this is the stuff you get for if you want your room to be greener. And like this is listed as minimal, but like you still have one plant. Because I think the desk options, they always have at least one plant in them. But it was still like, okay, but it still varies. So what's like a plant in this room that remains? Apparently it was this, so we're gonna water this. Oh, I got an achievement! Serenity, water your plants. Yay! You give your little sprout a big drink of water. Nice. Though you don't Oh, I see. Like, you don't speak the language of plants. You don't speak sprout. It's weird to me that it's not capitalized, I think. It would have been a lot clearer that they're talking about a language if it were capitalized, but whatever. It seems to say thank you. Aw. Oh, okay. Water it some more. Oh, that's an option. Interesting. I'm gonna leave it alone though, because I feel like it's fine. So yeah, that's a tiny thing that I didn't pick up on the first day of streaming. So that means that it hasn't been watered for like 2 days. Does that mean that I should give it more water? You know what? No, we'll leave it. It's fine. No, you know, the music's fine. Bookshelf, yes. Pick a new book to read. I enjoy reading. I'm not very good, especially at giving voices, but I still enjoy reading. I'm an English major. I really like books. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, this is different. Diary number 1. Oh, is this our character's diary from when they were 8 years old, apparently? Dear Diaries. Did you know I turned 8 today? I guess you probably didn't. Because I don't think diaries count as real people. Man, this is a deep 8-year-old. So you probably don't know things I don't tell you. But now you know, so that's good. Probably. Guess what? It snowed! This is true, it actually snowed. It started last night, and it's still snowing today. It's mostly flurries, but it still has collected on the ground. Our backyard has grass, so you can still see the green of the grass, because it's not a lot of snow, but it's still snow! I'm happy because I don't have to go out in it yet. I will eventually, but not right now. And guess what again? That means I don't have school! Oh my gosh. Snow days! Snow days were a lot of fun. Did you hear that? We don't have school! Yay! I have to wait for my presents, apparently. I want to open them now! Oh my gosh, the spelling errors. They're adorable, but I do actually wonder, because, like, school makes sense to me, but this spelling of now is kind of... I mean, it makes sense, but it's also... I've never actually seen this before. Do any of you know if children do actually write now this way? Instead of N-O-W? Whatever. When am I ever going to get my presents? Okay, I'm going to make a snowman now. I wonder how a snowman gets a skeleton. They have skeletons, right? That'd be so cool. A skeleton made out of snow would actually be pretty cool. Then again, I guess technically it would be made out of ice. The skeleton of a snowman would have to be made out of ice, right? Or maybe like a broomstick or something. Because like branches are pretty iconic for skeletons, so not skeletons, for snowmen. Ugh. Okay, bye! I signed it as evil! Oh my gosh! Because that is the name that I put in the game. I swapped Esculent with Evil, so Evil is my first name in the game. It's still weird whenever it shows up, though. Is that... I think that's everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's like everything we can interact with before our laptop. Check your computer. Right. Due to time constraints, we're just gonna go into the chat room. Give me a second, I'm gonna take a drink. Hydrate yourself with me if you want. I just noticed. We were just talking about how it's snowing here, but apparently in-game it's sunny. It's sunny and it's 5:30 p.m. Oh, this is July? Yeah, 7th, so it's July. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. It would still be sunny. Alright, so we're gonna chat with Death now. Oh, hello. Morsel. You do not call upon me this day. Oh, sorry. Do you not call upon me this day? I read that so wrong. Adhere to my words. Ugh. I really can't read today. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Wait, what? Hello? Is this the curse? Edgy Reaper boy? No, I would just say Grim. What's going on? This is probably what I would send. Hello? Oh my gosh! Faye, what? Wait, is he actually... Because we've been joking up until now that he sent us a virus of some sort. Oh no. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Yeah, this is about my tech savviness. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window. And then decide against it. Yeah, that's never a good idea to do. Who could afford a new laptop in this day and age? Very good question. Probably only rich and successful people. You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Wait, what? I thought it was off. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. What? Did he like hack our computer so it works? Just so that he can start his app or something and talk to us? Instead, you see a call already connected. What? Why are you incapable of listening? What? Oh my gosh. Nor following a simple single instruction. Sorry, I swapped those two. Why is your camera off? I swear you don't listen purposefully. And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. We're gonna just... It's kind of weird that you don't get other options for this mini chat thing. Well, yes. Is it not? Is more what I would say. I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Wait, what? Didn't you call us? Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. I'm gonna go with is something wrong, because one, that has a double meaning. And like asking if there's something wrong with the computer, the app, or even Grimm himself. But also, this is more probably what I would say. I mean, I would be curious about why it happened too, but I would ask, because initially I'm thinking, what happened? So this kind of feels more like, or would this, oh my gosh. Well, I like this more anyway, so is something wrong? You are not meant to admit to it. What am I supposed to do with you? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Wait, that was a D&D moment? Like, D&D mode, sorry. That's not how D&D modes work, though. Also, Grimm, you should know by now, I'm glaringly obvious. Or, I'm glaringly honest. It surprised you enough. Why are you surprised again? Do not call me. Do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. What? Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Yeah, what? I am kind of wondering this, but I would more likely ask, is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you were notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. Or it makes me think that you're just lonely. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Will you at least turn your camera on? Grimm? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. Is there something he doesn't want us to see? That must be it, right? What's that supposed to mean? Because last time we saw his plushie of the axolotl that he named after the Angel of Death. But we've already seen it, so it must be something else, right? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. This is actually what I type when I'm surprised. Grimm! Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the... Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. I love his sass. This is more what I would say, but since I just commented on his sass. Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. Oh, I so understand. Because I'm an introvert, so This probably isn't what he's referring to, but as someone who gets easily drained in like a crowd of people, I 100% understand needing to like recharge your battery with, I don't know. What do other people do? I don't know. I guess play a game for like 5 hours straight, maybe 10 hours. I don't know. I have a couple games that I do that with. Mostly things like um I'm not sponsored by any of these things, but Palia, Sims 4, sometimes Don't Starve. I also like digging into a little bit, but for the most part, I just prefer to read. I escape into whatever world I'm reading about, and that recharges me. I also sometimes just like watch YouTube or I like cozying up with Criminal Minds sometimes. Probably a weird one to de-stress too, but I guess seeing worse than what I have experienced myself is somewhat comforting, because at least I know that my life isn't that bad. If that makes any sense at all. That I can understand. These are things that I would suggest. Mostly, I would suggest you should eat something. I can replenish a little energy that way, but it's not enough. I just need to rebalance. It's nothing personal. Sorry. You're making me worry more. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. To rebalance? Yeah, like, that's weird wording. Yes. My soul has been spent too heavily today. Wait, what? Okay. That's... Huh. That's very interesting wording. What does that even mean? That's literally what I would say. Let us resume via text. Okay. Okay. Yeah, again, that is literally how I type. Oh, right, I have to click. This will work better. You are simply too... bright. What? Too bright? Oh! I just realized he has no, image. Because last time he's... in day 2, he put his icon as a selfie, which we get in the gallery, and it's him, like, dressed as a vampire. Very nice artwork, by the way. Like, this game's artwork is incredible. But yeah. Oh! Yeah, I kind of get what he means. There are people who are very bright and vibrant in the world, and sometimes when you're not feeling well, they're a little bit too much. I 100% get that. Like sunlight. Blindingly so. To be honest, I'm not sure either. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I'm unsure. Yeah, because I wouldn't really push for it, but I would, like, lead into him talking about it more if he wants to. So, you are an enigma to me. I don't know if I even said that right. I think because it's more comfortable to put these two words together. You are an enigma to me is just a little bit weird. I guess this is more what I would say. Especially since this sounds like I'm calling him crazy. And I don't want to do that, and I also don't think that. I'm so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. This is true. I can't see them all, but I do see colors around people, which I think are meant to be their auras or something. It's really weird. I can usually see them best when they're in the cooler end of the spectrum. So like blues, purples, those sorts of things. Weirdly enough, I can see pink auras pretty well. My sibling has a pink aura. So I can see that. The only other color that's not cool tone that I can see is red. So red auras, they're sort of... Oh! Oh, I get it now. Grim Reaper, leave me alone. I'm sorry, I didn't actually read that. Rovari. Azu? Is that how I'm supposed to say that? Azu's little star. Oh, that's so sweet. RT Ren. Oh, is this the same artwork as... Oh, I wonder if this is actually, like Patreon supporters or something. Silly Prince at your service. Oh my gosh, that's so cute! I'm sorry. High tech, too gay to function. I love that. Yes, blank? Eat, sleep, boyfriend. Wow, okay. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. I see? No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. This is true. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors. Also true. I have seen a couple people with like 2 different colors, but that's usually like the max that I've seen. It's usually something like blue, purple, like meshed together. And sometimes it looks like it's the same color, but it's like subtle differences. Anyway. But the coloring is still solid. Always. True. Ah. I still don't understand. My character is so lost. Do you have an eye condition? Oh no, that's mean. What? No. You're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Wait, what? I was gonna say, like, so I'm not a living being? Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? I mean, there have been a lot of attempts on this character's life, to be fair. And, like, Grimm himself is clearly trying to kill us, so... You are not dead. The aura of the dead is... like smoke, I suppose? It has a strong stench and it is thick. Huh. I mean, I guess that's true. I would call it more of a fog. And the, I wouldn't say it's a stench. It kind of depends on the person. Thing? Creature? Whatever. It is thick though, yeah. It's like a thick, misty fog type thing. Anyway. Yours is not like that either. Either? I guess technically you could say it either way. So... what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. That's really poetic. I like that imagery. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. That is why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? You're literally the Grim Reaper hunting me. I think that is technically a curse in and of itself. Or maybe a blood promise, then broke it? Or maybe made a blood promise and broke it. Sorry. The maybe and made confused me. Like, the maid got lost in the maybe. Huh. So I can only respond to one of them. I'm assuming that means that depending on which one I choose is the one that I'm going to end up getting? Or will it be that it's not what I... Huh. I don't know which one to choose for this. And it also... I'm just curious. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna save it there just in case for a later personal playthrough. I'm gonna see if the response will be different if I choose a different option here, but... I think in real life, I would probably respond to the first option, just because it's in order. And I would most likely be processing that first, and then move on to the blood promise thing. Also, in all honesty, I would never make a blood promise. Like, it'd have to be something really major for a blood promise. Because those things are heavy and I tend to not... I'm not into those sorts of things. More just because... How do I explain this? I know the bad that can come from breaking a blood promise. So just preemptively, because it's not just me, it's also the other person or other members of the promise who can potentially break it. I just would prefer not to risk it, is basically how I think. So yeah, no blood promises. So I'm assuming that means that if I click that, then it'll be that I made a blood promise somewhere. And that's not my character. That's not me. That's not who I am. So we're gonna go with a curse? I don't think so. Especially since I literally said that already. When he mentioned this. So we're gonna go with that. And you have made no promises vowed on blood. I think I would remember if I had, so no. Exactly. Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. Exactly. I will have to rule both of these out then. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Rule them out? Of what exactly? Can you explain what you're thinking about, Grim? Talking about? Because I'm not reading your mind, we're in a text chat. Then again, I guess technically speaking, you're not talking still. Unless you're also reading these things aloud, which would probably... I don't know, do you guys read or speak aloud as you're typing when you're in a text situation? All this talk of curses and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. About as not real as the Grim Reaper. It is very real. It is. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed or participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. That's so mean. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. That's actually a really good point. You still do not believe my words. I do always try and understand. So we'll go with this. Even though this is something also that I would say. It's just, in the end, I would try and understand it. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So what's this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. What? The sarcasm in this one. We're gonna just go with literally what I just said. Again, me and this character are starting to vibe. Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. What about to me? I don't think I can take a portion of your life force, dude. This sounds so dangerous. In theory. Yeah, this is literally my response. How exactly does one channel life force? Specifically on, you know, the side that's receiving it, because, like, again, this sounds so dangerous. And what exactly does that mean? What am I even asking you right now? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing. Yeah, no, this is more what I would say. I've been playing along with you, but you've just gotten a boatload stranger. I know I didn't read that right, but I don't want to say that. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. Yes, yes, your eyes in your black of a room. I will form a connection between us. Right, right, I see. Can we comment on... The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul. Very true. And it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. For a split second, I thought that said petty bridge. I'm like, wait. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. This is definitely more what I would say. I wouldn't be concerned about the bridge being pretty. Although, obviously this isn't my exact wording. But still, can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be your first and only. That's actually so cute. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer part of my consciousness into you. Yeah, I kind of would go with the sarcastic, oh, brilliance. At this point. I think I've gotten the oh, what's out at this point. Yeah, this is actually what my initial concern was. Because this is what it kind of sounds like. This is what I would say, though. Oh, choices. Decisions. We're gonna go with this, because this is what I was going to say. And this also follows the oh, brilliant tone. This is totally normal. So totally normal. It is not an ability many have. So normal it is not. This is actually a good question. Will it hurt? If you resist, it will. I guess that makes sense. The connection will become unstable, and your mind will fight me like the body would fight an infection. Oh, so then he'll become a virus in my head. Okay. But know that I am stronger, so it is likely your mind will fracture, if it were to resist against mine. Me. I'm sorry. I know I'm not reading it 100%. I'm really sorry. Ellipses. Fracture? Yeah. What does that mean? It means my mind's going to get broken. Yeah, exactly. Your mind will fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. What? Okay, that's a weird way of putting it. Essentially, you will lose yourself. That makes more sense. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. Oh. Okay. And they really are a hassle to deal with. So let's not do that, yeah? He's so blasé about it, but also that's kind of interesting. Because I've been wondering for a while if Grim Reaper works alongside demons or if there's something entirely different. Because, like, think Black Butler, I guess. Grell Sutcliffe versus Sebastian. How do you pronounce his last name? Michaelis? I don't know. Grell versus Sebastian. Like the Reapers versus the demons. Is that how it works in this too? Because sometimes, from what my knowledge is, demons and death kind of work hand in hand. Especially if... Okay, this is getting a little bit into territory of my own stories, but basically if a demon was originally a human and they're only a demon because they're working off their sinful debt, basically. Their debt of sins, that sort of thing, before they can reincarnate and have a second chance at life in heaven and all that stuff. They sometimes will work alongside death to help reap souls because that helps repay their debt, essentially. It's basically community service for sinners in hell. So, like, for me, demons and death kind of get along. But I guess in this, it makes a bit more sense that they don't. Anyway, so this is a consensual possession. Yeah, that's definitely not how I would word it, but... So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind, I'm screwed. Boom! Demon time. What is this? Oh, the writing in this game. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty fun, not gonna lie. Fun. This would not be an evil stream if forbidden did not read as fun. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. That's not true. Possession is still possession, whether or not the participants are willing. Oh. I think my game lagged. Anyway, at least it wasn't an actual choice. I need to remember not to click inside that box. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim? Oh, he doesn't answer! What? I thought we were gonna get another crack at him. Shall we begin? Oh. Oh, I can't say no again. Still no camera? Really? We kind of need it, don't we? Why does his voice, why is it keyboard clacking? Because he's not typing, right? This is supposed to symbolize him speaking to me. Him typing would be in here, right? I'm so confused. Maybe that's the, Maybe that's the voice acting, quote unquote, until they get actual voice actors. Huh, that would be interesting. I suppose it is indeed. It is needed. Fine, whatever. Happy now? Oh, is this an actual plant? Or is this just vines? It's a little bit hard to tell. Whatever. Still, vines are cute. Happy now? Oh, we'll go with this. It's closer to what I would say. It's like, you look okay. Because like my initial reaction to him to seeing this is, oh, okay, he's not. There's something weird going on. Oh, his scythe is here. I just noticed that. Oh, he has a lava lamp. That's cute. Anyway, you don't look very hurt. What? You said it is not something visible to the eye. I guess that makes sense. So is like his soul, I guess, what's wounded? Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on. So no need to bring it up. Okay. Can't you just tell me? I mean, this is true, but this is probably what I would say. Yeah. I'll worry otherwise. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection do anything? Not wait then? That's a good point. You know, until you've recovered. Won't it make it worse? Or will this actually help him? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. That doesn't mean that you should... Oh my gosh. This kid. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you. Just gaze into his eyes. Gaze longingly into my eyes, human. Yes? Don't look away until the connection is formed. Okay. How will I know when it's formed? Very good question. You will feel it. I'll feel you in my head? And I shall tell you, of course. Makes sense. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try and push me away. Feel you around me. Huh. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. Ooh, imbalance. Because he said earlier that he has to rebalance himself. That's interesting. Are you going to take control of my body? This is a question that's been in the back of my head. Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. Also, realistically, why would he want to control our body unless he wants to, like, make us kill ourselves? Since he's, you know, after our soul. Huh. I mean, if he's going to be in our head, can he change our mind that way and make us, like, give up our soul, effectively? Whatever. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So, once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for said answers. I guess how is more my response. So, how? Oh my gosh, we've aggravated. I think that's the first time we've really seen his aggravation markers. I'm assuming that's what those are. Because sometimes he gives emote-like things. Anyway. 9 hells you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. Yeah, seriously, dude. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. Okay. Wow. This is a bit... Right? I mean, realistically, I would be pretty speechless, but... Like, I'm thinking that that's quite invasive. Or intimate, I guess. But this is, like, the closest to that. I mean, I guess maybe this, but it's not really a gross thing, it's just an uncomfy thing. Surely you could have phrased that a little bit better. And maybe it will give me And maybe it will give me the answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Ooh, godforsaken. From death, that's interesting. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, you know, kill me. Oh, are we going to get to... Yes! Thank you! Is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Oh, sure. Crazy guy online who hacked our computer and claims to be death himself. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul. Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. No, but you're gonna go in our head. I don't know if I believe you, but let's do it anyway. It's interesting that there's no option to deny. I mean, for the narrative, I guess that makes sense. But also for the narrative, it would have been a little bit interesting to see what he would say to that. Especially, like, that could have been an ending, I guess, but whatever. I still don't fully understand how the endings in this game work. Because I've heard there are bad endings, but so far... Maybe it's only in the later days where you can get an actual ending. I sort of assume that somewhere within the entire thing, you would, you know, just get sliced by him or something. Anyway. Well, are you prepared? As prepared as I'll ever be. Stay still and prepare yourself. Okay. Nearly there. Okay. Graham? Shh. Don't break my concentration. Okay. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage. And it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. I have a feeling you still would. Just keep your eyes on me. I am... There you are. Hello, heart. It was pink too, that's adorable. His color scheme makes me think that it would have been... I just realized there's no music anymore. Is that... Oh, that's so weird. I mean, okay, sure. Oh my gosh! Ah! What is this? Something feels strange. The connection is stable. Oh, there's the music. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all of your wriggling. He didn't actually say wriggling, I just wanted to say it. It seems like something you would say. What the... How is this possible? More importantly, what even happened? I don't see any difference in... Oh. It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time. You're... actually the Grim Reaper? Whoa. Yes. I told you. Now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new there. Oh, vibing. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. Probably. It simply is. Yes, exactly! I keep telling people, nothing is good or bad. These are arbitrary terms. Everything simply is. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I was not expecting to vibe so much with this game. It's so delightful. Anyway, do you feel that? Feel what? Feels itchy? What? The connection... I feel it. Like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does that work? Not until I transfer a part of my consciousness into you. Oh. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura. What? Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my consciousness will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. What the hell? Yeah, right? That makes absolutely no sense. It makes perfect sense. Grim? Yes. What if I accidentally... You'll be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Really? I would never just go along with someone I don't trust. Unless, like, it's for someone else, and I'm just going along to protect them. And I mean, I guess... There's a lot of things in this that I probably would not actually do, so it's a little bit difficult to really pick. But I suppose... honestly, this is mostly what I would say, so... If you say so. You disagree? Not exactly. I do feel like we're suited for each other, like you said. I'm just unsure about what it means to be suited to death, literally. I'm glad all three of us are on the same page here. I also don't know. Maybe we'll find out together. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection. A bridge. What the frick? Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. Dude. One side is yours, the other side is mine. I'm simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my consciousness. with part of my conscience. Ugh. Sounds simple enough. When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. Hold tight to the handles. It's the pull of his mind. Okay. That's an interesting question. Honestly, I would just say okay and do my best to do it, so... Because I don't want to think about letting go, because of how dangerous that would most likely be. So I wouldn't really question that. And this did not even cross my mind, so... Okay, I can do that. I'll hold on tight. That's so cute! Good. Make sure you do. I don't want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accidents. Though, as you said, it would make my job a little easier. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. Okay. Literally. Close your eyes. Oh, they close it for us. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. How will I know? Whoa. Okay. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. It sounds like a heartbeat, but it also kind of sounds like footfalls. Like he's walking closer, maybe? Nah. I'm good. I'll just wait. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. Oh. Okay. Whoa. How do you feel? Full? How am I supposed to know what to say? I'm just going to go with strange. That is normal. Now take a look at that aura of yours up close. Oh, now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. I'm sorry, misreading everything. Huh. What is it? How did you... How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Oh. I mean, it is amazing, but it's also a little weird. To be fair, though, that really does make sense. I mean, he literally just walked into our head, right? That's a little weird. There are worse voices to hear in your head, I'm sure. Like your own. This is true. Your own voice can be, like, really critical of you. You should be thankful that you are graced with mine. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before, too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? What does that mean? Not exactly what I'd want a pretty man. What? Is that bad? I'm unsure at this moment. It's... I don't know what it means. Ugly face? That's not ugly, it's cute. What the hell? RBF? What is RBF? Hang on, chat. I need to Google that. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Oh! It means resting bitch face. He doesn't really have that though. I mean, he's just... I'm sorry, to me it just looks like he's pouting, which is not resting bitch face. Resting bitch face is a scowl. And he doesn't have resting bitch face since we've talked to him for like 3 days now, and this is not his common face. So, you look kind of built up right now? What? What language is this? I'm going to assume this means you look kind of frustrated right now. So we're going to use this, because I would never say either of these two. What do you mean? Oh, it was talking about... Wow, none of those options were good. Also, what is... Oh, it's the chat log, I think. Okay. They have pills to help you, you know. What the? My pipes are just fine, thank you. That's seriously not what I thought it meant. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. Why were all 3 of those options insulting? Especially the last one, since it didn't even sound like an insult until you already clicked it. That's so mean. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right, you don't like the light, do you? Twilight reference, really? Does it actually hurt you? That's a good question. What? No. It just... It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Oh. I'm sensitive too. It's okay to be sensitive. There's nothing wrong with it. This is so not how I would respond, but... I guess to be fair, me just saying that he's cute would be something along these lines. Anyway. Yeah, because I mean, we're doing this. We both benefit from having this done, I guess. So be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice. Except I must look closely if I'm to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Oh. What? I didn't mean... I meant my eyes! My eyes! I'm sorry, but my eyes are my eyes. That reminds me of, Oh, shoot. Sometimes souls... Oh my gosh. Hang on. I thought I could read it off of... Wow. We talked a lot. I didn't realize. Sometimes. Sometimes souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. Okay. I thought for some reason that it wasn't showing up here, but apparently that was just... Anyway. But, yours don't look the same, nor feel the same as anyone else's. Why? Why is this the only option? I would not say this. Maybe you should try smelling it? You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. It kind of isn't. Because the smell is your essence, basically. Then again, I don't know this game's rules. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Oh. Good. Okay. I mean, to be fair, yes. A spell, a curse, a hex would leave a scent on you, but you yourself will still have your own scent. Your soul. I mean, whatever. Which is good. But it doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Yes, me closing my eyes helps you concentrate. Oh, I kind of want to. But this is not what I would ever say. I mean, maybe if I knew him better. Because I do platonically flirt with a lot of my friends. But anyway. Okay. While we're in the shade, I'm gonna hydrate. You should too, if you're watching. What the? What is it now? Grim? Open. So? In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's... you? What? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. This is more my response. Especially since now that my character knows that he really is the Grim Reaper, I wouldn't really push for that. I would understand why he wouldn't. So bossy. You don't mind. We've been called out! I wouldn't say that, but fine. There's no one better on your plane. Wait, what? Oh! I see, so I'm supposed to read this first, and then this is supplementary. Okay. I am the best of the best. There is no one better on your plane, or mine, than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Steve at it again. That isn't really what I would say. Especially since Steve was not what I selected. I selected Grim. I also selected Little Lamb. Why don't I get to call him that again? Sorry. I kind of do like the positivity. But this is what I would more likely respond. It is an undisputable fact. I was expecting indisputable. But I guess undisputable, yeah. Yeah, I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense. That is not an option. It literally was. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Wow. Ouch. Probably. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. What? Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Oh, that's really weird. Oh, you know, when I tried to picture it in my head, for some strange reason, You know when Sunday from Honkai Star Rail, when he like uses his mind powers on a character, the weird coloring that happens around him, around the screen rather, the edges of the screen, that's sort of what I was picturing when he described it. I wonder if that is actually what it's meant to look like. That would be trippy as balls. That'd be really trippy and cool. This is not the vein that my brain would go after hearing this. But I guess this is the closest? Because I would be thinking of what that is, not, this, which would kind of come after why is there a shield on me. But anyway. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? Well, you maybe? Yes. I won't harm you. You say this as the literal Grim Reaper trying to reap my soul. Yes, 100%. This, yes. Just, yes. What? I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Thank you. Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. Oh, I'm not quite sure I believe you, but for now, let's pretend that I do. That is fair. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. Sure. No, but I can rush you. Burn! Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras. And then there's your other issue. Other issue? The brightness? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, that will be difficult for you. Me and my blabbermouth. To be fair, I do rant, like, incessantly. Ah! He's sticking his tongue out at us! Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. To be fair, I don't think most of the mortals in existence get to talk to you. So... kind of, what is it called? Kind of a spoiled sample, if you know what I mean. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Huh. Knowledge is dangerous. Knowledge is power. Especially if it is wrong. Yes, misinformation is very bad. And not like the good kind of bad. It's not the fun kind of bad. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave. Or beg. I'd rather not. Then perhaps I'd rather not tell you. That's not fair. The only thing fair in life is death. Okay, very funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now? So suddenly? I mean, he does seem to need to rest, so... Right, exactly. I need rest. And I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Huh. I was wondering if he can, like, rest and while he's resting, I don't know, astral project or something. And... I'm sorry. He's not Manus. Manus is a mage in my story who essentially astral projects to go find... Never mind. If you want, you can go read Demonic Deal on Tapas and you'll understand then. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. That is a dangerous line of thought. But, thank you. I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. I wonder if I don't press enter, this won't actually go through. So I could have, like, not said Steve at it again. I'll test that at some point later. With something that I don't want to say. Because that might happen again. I don't know. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. No, he's so cute. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. So, he doesn't want to be threatening with us? Huh. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Why, though? I mean, he wants to reap our soul. This is a dangerous question. No, not question. Suggestion. Oh, well. Then show it to me. Not today. When he recovers, I guess? Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. I mean, this is true, but this is more what I was thinking of saying. So you said. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. Again with the tongue. You told me I had to! Yeah, it was part of the process! Indeed. But you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? No, honestly, this is... Again, I literally write that. Yeah, like I was just screaming. You told me to focus on the pole! You are the pole! You literally told me to watch you! Of course I focused on you! He's blushing! Wait, what? I don't see anything, what? Oh, I see how it is. You act all tough, but the thought of being watched so intently makes you shy, doesn't it? It does not. It does! I'm too tired to deal with this. I'm leaving now. Try to get up... Sorry. Try not to get to... To be fair, though, he's flustered enough that this will probably be what he actually does. I'm sorry. He's not even blushing anymore. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. There we go. Nailed it. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. Why and how? You're so cute. Call ended. By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you? Yeah, there's like no way I can just go up to my friends and be like, hey, so I've been like text chatting basically with Death himself for the past like 3-4 days. How was your weekend? Wait, it's Friday, so weekend hasn't happened yet. Then again, there's no real clear date for when this is actually happening, so maybe I'm right and this was a weekend. Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like, anyone at all? Can I tell my cat? Do you really have a death wish? It's just my cat. Maybe I just like pushing her button. I mean, honestly, yeah. Like I said last stream, the more I like you, the more I'm likely to tease you. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this. Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Oh! He capitalized the Y. Because, like, for a while now, he's only been doing everything lowercase. So this is an improvement for my English major grammar hunting butt. Thank you. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile pic to that. You and your edgy teenager like you and your edgy teenager like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. It's like painted black kind of thing, you know? I do not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go rest. Oh yes, because we need it, not you. Oh, you know, this is actually a good point, though. He's right in this case, okay. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Yeah, that's true. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. You clearly do. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. No, he clearly is talking about your soul, you moron. Remember earlier in the stream when I said that your inner voice is often says hurtful things? Well, there you go. That was my inner voice. My heart? Your heart. Oh, wait, what? That was way more than I was expecting, Grim. Your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. That's also kind of... Wow. I don't think he understands the double entendre going on here. Oh my gosh, I can't. Sorry. I'm not a professional streamer, but I should still be professional about this. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. What? Oh! I got new stuff in my gallery. Woo! We're not gonna go in the gallery today, because, today was very strange. Today was a very strange day for you. Oh, it doesn't auto anymore. Awesome. I can talk. We're not gonna go into the gallery again today like we did last time, because we're already at 4:30, and I think that means that we have another hour and a half to complete day 4, which will take up the rest of the stream, because I usually do 3 hours at a time. Anyway, as it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Oh. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. Is it the neighbors? Their neighbors that we've been essentially spying on as their love life unfolds. A few people come out of their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable. Whoa. And it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Oh my gosh. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Yeah, we're very glad to have climbed those stairs. Wow. Oh, it's so cozy! Ah. My pumpkin lights are a bit more orange than this. To be honest, they aren't. They're exactly the same as this. It's just that the pumpkin caps on them are obviously it makes them orange. But it's very cozy because it's like little actual flames, like little fire lights, because fire is a very orangey color as opposed to yellow, which is more like sunlight. Anyway, gonna update bio. Yeah, I'm not updating my bio. I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, no, I would not wear these. Maybe? I mean, I like the top, but I don't wear shorts. I don't like shorts. I don't think I wore this one yet. Should we do this, or... We'll do this one. Okay. Oh, I can still change my skin tone. That's interesting. I mean, I selected the right one, so it's fine. We're going to check on Yin Yang first. We can groom her. Oh, okay. Yin Yang is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to her, you think a little bit on your shared history. Oh. Just how did you come up with her name again? I smushed together the names of... Okay. For those who missed it in the first stream of this game, I've always wanted a cat. Specifically, I've always wanted two, because I want one cat to be white and the other cat to be black, and I'm going to call them Yin and Yang. For very obvious reasons, because I love Yin and Yang, the symbol. I love what it represents. It's always been one of my favorite symbols because it's so pretty, but when you actually get into the meaning behind it, that good and bad are always in a balance, and they always have a little bit of each other inside of them. I love that. So, yeah. It would be amazing if the white cat had a blotch of black on it, and the black cat had a blotch of white on it, but that's too specific, and I doubt I'll find it, and it doesn't really matter. I would just be happy enough with two cats, one white and one black, and they're called Yin Yang, and I just have Yin Yang cats. Anyway. After your favorite character, 100... You looked up a list of 100 best animal names? Obviously, Yin Yang would not be there. Came to you on a whim, you thought of it for ages. I mean, I guess. It's not really that I thought of it for ages, it's just, it's a culmination of something that's been a core portion of my being for ages. So we'll go with that. You planned out her name... What? You planned out hers name? Is this an error and it's actually supposed to be Yin Yang's? Like, it's supposed to be, like, the name of the cat? It didn't properly put it in? I'm gonna assume that's what it means. I'm gonna assume that's how it's supposed to be read. You planned out Yin Yang's name 7 months in advance. More like 7 million years. You always have been good at being prepared. Can I groom her? Yeah, I can groom her! I'm sorry. Yin Yang is looking particularly relaxed right now, and you know that's the best time to strike. Oh, wait, is it not grooming like combing or brushing? It's like, declawing? Not declawing, like trimming her nails. Declawing is something very, very different, and I personally don't think you should do it. Just like, trim their nails, or, like, I think, you know when you, like, you file your nails, just maybe do that. Then again, I don't really own a pet and I don't have a lot of pet knowledge, so it's possible that that, like, hurts them somehow. I don't know. Just no decline. Decline is not okay. Calmly, you sit next to her on the bed and pull out a rubber brush. Oh, okay, so we are brushing them. Okay, good. Luckily, Yin Yang enjoys being brushed and happily sleeps through the grooming session. Yay! What she enjoys less is having her nails. I called it! What she enjoys less is having your nails clipped, but you managed to get through them all. Okay, awesome. You give Yin Yang a little treat at the end of it. Yes, always reward. Aww. Okay. Oh, can I... Oh, I have to. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna just spam click-ish through this. Yeah, okay. My bed. Your comfortable bed. Though it's still a little early for sleeping, you can't help but feel a little tired. Your sleep last night was... Yeah, how was it after we essentially got, you know, mind melted by Grimm? Sleep, what's sleep? Sleep is for the weak! No. That is very disparaging. Like, the difference between them. What effect does this actually have? Like, essentially, you didn't sleep well, or you slept well? I'm gonna assume that it conked us out, so we slept the best you've had in years. After all, who gets to meet an actual real-life Grim Reaper? You do! All the excitement from that reveal wore you out, and you slept through the night easily, dreaming of a man whose name you don't even know. Huh. We dreamt of him. Somehow, you don't find it scary that he's after your soul. Instead, you feel... curious. You feel curious about this mysterious man. He's surrounded by puzzles and riddles. How could you not be curious? Exactly! He's fascinating. And cute. You hope that if you keep talking to him, you'll get some answers. You'll get some answers to the many questions you have about this elusive Grim Reaper. Okay. To read a book or to spy on our neighbors. You know what? It's late, so we'll spy on the neighbors first. Also, because of the elevator thing going on. You put your ear to the door, listening closely. You can hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. Oh. Really? Eavesdrop on them. You push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Then you hear two voices from next door, one light and airy and another deep and calm. Ah, it's them. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. Oh, you can't help but feel that under such a big sky, Whoa. Sorry. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. This is true. Very true. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. This is true. I love the night sky too. You are. It is very beautiful. Oh, sorry. I read that so wrong. You are... It is very beautiful. The deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. Oh, good. I fit that perfectly. My mind is so gone. Grimm, what did you do to it? Sorry. You've always loved the deep... You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, as long as I can remember. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. His deeper voice, like, always known lighter voice, but lighter voice never knew? I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. Oh. Okay, yeah, that... I can see why that would be embarrassing. And not for the reason I was spouting earlier. I feel like I can see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. The two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Why pops? Not even pops, but pups. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, but seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I don't know who's supposed to be saying this. Then again, my voice acting is terrible, so it probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna assume it's a deep voice, dude. I feel like you and I are someone... Sorry. What? I can't read. I'm sorry. I feel like you were someone I was always meant to meet. But The voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. Oh. I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay away, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Oh, sorry. Half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear your neighbor's door open and close. That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. But did it get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and the budding feelings within your chest? Oh, okay. Ooh, plants. Water your plants. Your little sprout has grown some leaves. Oh yeah, they're right! It's bigger now. Awesome. You can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. This is true. I was growing lavender over the summer, and I was very proud when it got big. Okay, bookshelf now. Pick a new book to read. Rovari. Wasn't this the name of one of the people in the sidebar of the chat? It totally was. Rovari. What? Hello? Okay. You are akin to the moon and the stars and the oceans, boundless and free, shining and deep. You illuminate the darkness and cradle the light. You rise and fall and follow your own path through the night. With a bottomless heart, you help those in need, even when such actions may cause you to bleed. So shine brightly and embrace the unknown, for in that magic you find your own. Oh, that's beautiful. Did Rovari write that, or is that about Rovari? I don't know. But still, that is lovely. I love that. Very well done, whoever wrote it. Okay, let's go bug room. Check your computer. Chat room. So begin the chat room. Proceed. Any news, Grim? I'll take that as a no then. Unless it's a yes and you're just ignoring me. Hey, don't ignore me. You wouldn't do that, right? Don't ignore evil. Oh my gosh! He's using his... Oh! Azrael is the cutest! Oh my gosh, that is so adorable! Grim, what? Also, Slug Tia. Slug boy, slug boy. A cryptic flower to better skies. Oh, that's nice. Kometa? Kometa. Meta, like... I don't know. The soul babies miss you? What? I'm sorry, I'm not raising any soul babies. I cannot read that, I'm sorry. Are you happy? Oh, this just reminds me of... Season 3 of... Earth Defense Club, if anyone knows that anime, manga, game? I think it's all 3. I'm not 100% sure though. I've only seen the anime. But when they changed the theme from love to happiness, they constantly ask, are you happy? Or whatever. Personally, did not enjoy season 3 as much as I enjoyed the first, second, and the movie. But whatever. This just reminded me of that. I said I might perhaps tell you. There you are. I really am always on your mind, aren't I? I don't know which one to pick. I mean, in this instance, yes, is essentially what I would say. Always a little much. So yeah, yes, this is. But also... I mean, it was literally in the caption of the day, of the summary of the day or whatever, that we were thinking about him, like, all shift, so... I mean, it is true, we were. And, like, I wouldn't really hide that, especially in an instance where very clearly... You know what? I was hovering over it for a reason. Yeah, I think about you a lot. What about it? I'm a little concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. There's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death. I represent death. I quite like death. But is that the same thing? Yeah, because, I mean, maybe the I represent death part is sort of the most that someone else can't do, but I mean, just especially since he said that there are other Reapers. He's not the only one. So whatever. See it as you will. Whether I am literally death or not is up to interpretation. You seem a little too lively to be called death incarnate. This is true. But either way, you're getting off topic. We're getting off topic here. So, you are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something is wrong with you. But I mean, yeah, we sort of established that there's something wrong. And that's the entire reason why we went through what we did yesterday, so, well, obviously. I'm glad you realize. But I don't mean your personality or whatever. That's not what I meant either! Oh my gosh, game. So what did you mean then? Am I secretly an immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? I mean, he didn't say that. He said that we don't look the same as, like, the dead or other hymns, I think. Anyway, of course not. Use your brain. You are human. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? The little surprise face. I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was trying to be nice, quote unquote. To be honest, humor is something of my defense mechanism, so... Grim being nice? What has the world come to? Okay, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel. My bad. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? That wouldn't be bad news for him, though. What? Oh god, Grim. I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? He's trying to kill us. Or reap our soul. Whatever. What? Just let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? What? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Then what exactly is wrong with it? This is the closest, because I would just say Grim with a question mark. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may or may not tell you more. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Broken soul disease. And I'm meant to just go on with my normal life? Pretty much. Pretty much? Well, nothing has changed. It was like this before, whether you knew it or not. There's no reason to act differently now. He has a point. Well, I guess you have a point, but still. Obviously I have a point. Everything I say has a point. Sure. But am I really okay to just keep going about my day-to-day life like I know nothing? What? This doesn't even make any sense. I mean, if you're it is a bit concerning if something happens to your soul, but because you overwork yourself is not... Never mind. There's no risk, right? There is no point dwelling on it now. That doesn't answer my question! Yes, go on with your usual activities. Go to work, cuddle yin yang. Wait, what? How does he know about our cat? Especially, how does he know that our cat is named Yin Yang? Wait, Grim, what? First he knew our name without us telling him it, and now he knows... Oh, now he knows our cat's name. What? Do whatever it is you actually do when you're not waiting for me. Yin Yang! For once you see something smart! Wait, what? That's my response? Cuddles do always make things better. This is true. Okay. Jealous? Of that little thing? Why do I be jealous of an animal? I can feel it radiating off you. Even through the screen. There's nothing wrong with jealousy. Do you want a hug too? Not that I can actually hug you. I mean, I can give you a virtual hug. A mind hug, maybe? If we, like, link our minds together again? I don't know. I do not need a hug, no. Are you sure? Yeah. I am completely sure I do not need a hug. Sure thing! Okay, I don't like that smiley face, or the tone of your message. So I'm going to move on from this idiotic conversation now. All of that rubbish aside. How are you feeling today? Like, is he better now? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I imagine he's better, because, like, it's such a cute picture. Why not? Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it is entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I'm simply being myself. That doesn't mean you're not being edgy. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you been trying? None of your business. That is actually true, though, because he only seems to be trying to understand what's wrong with our soul, not so much reap it. I'd actually say it is. Yeah, because it's our soul you're trying to reap. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It is a rather pressing issue, you know. As is your health. Yeah, have you even slept? Fine. If you're really that curious, I'm feeling just great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. Wait, what? And I feel as good as new. Because we, like, linked our minds together or something? Did it have some sort of weird benefit for him? Like, beyond getting information, I guess? That's interesting. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. Yeah, neither do I, honestly. Apparently I get this really angry face when I'm confused. Like, in real life. I look angry when I'm really confused, and it's caused a couple problems. So I've actually learned when I'm really confused to say that I'm really confused so that people don't think that I'm actually angry. Huh. Suddenly, the whole thing earlier in the stream about resting bitch face seems more applicable to me now, doesn't it? Evil has resting bitch face. Okay. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. That's a good point, because then how was he supposed to replicate it if he doesn't know what he did to feel better? Maybe my presence is healing for you. Heart. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. We do seem to be too much for him sometimes. Or most of the time. Well, I suppose that's fair. What made you unwell anyway? Yeah. My soul was becoming unbalanced. Again with this phrasing. A soul can do that? Oh yes, very much. Usually no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. Huh, that's interesting. Hang on. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Got roped into a conversation. Also, refilled my drink, so if you're still watching stream, hydrate. What were we... Right, we're talking about his unbalanced soul. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? Hello? Oh, right. I need to actually click it. Dude. Okay. Grim voice. Non-existent grim voice. You die. Right? I'm both of these answers! Okay, this is more what I would ask. A Grim Reaper can die? Indeed. Death comes to everyone, eventually. Right? This is what I'm like, wait, hold on. You're not immortal? I do not age, if that's what you're asking. That is not the same thing as being immortal. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances. Okay, that's a bit more immortal. But my soul can be corrupt. Oh. But my soul can be corrupted with the taint or the light, and I will simply fade away. The taint or the light? Huh. That's really interesting, not gonna lie. The taint? The light? You know too much already. Oh, sure! Sure we do. But you're just gonna take my soul away, right? This as well, yeah. What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I was gonna say, like, we know too much already, but you're the one who's literally spent days just talking to us. Like, what? I suppose. It may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. Oh! It is always nice talking to someone about it. Whatever it is. I'm good at listening! Yes, yes I am. I am very good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Yeah, okay, that too. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. I mean, that's kind of true for everyone. But I get what he means. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. Oh! So... what he meant the night before, I guess, was that he had a difficult soul to reap that night. Or that day. Whatever. Whatever his working hours are. Sorry. It all comes down to work hours, doesn't it? When I spare someone, or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips toward light. Oh, is this what he means when he calls us too bright? I always thought it was just that our soul was, like, glowing or something. But, like, all souls glow. That's kind of the aura. Anyway. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. 2 days ago. Huh. Well, obviously that's not us, but are we not also... Does that mean that we're technically hurting him? By resisting, I guess? Or, reaping? The weight of that taint The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. This is not... no. I mean... this isn't quite... obviously, but... I mean, I guess it's a closer one. It sounds complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. That's good. I have survived all of this time, after all. Well, sure, but... I'm glad you're feeling better, then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. Neither of these are me! Me and the character are not vibing anymore. I guess, though, would be more along what I'm thinking. I guess it was me after all. I would simply say, then I guess I helped. Or perhaps I helped. But we'll go with that, since it's my only options. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. Actually, I had a question. Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. Yeah, for real. Where to begin? I guess we'll go with the piano one. For some reason, this sounds the most dramatic. Pianos falling from the windows right in front of me? Yes, that was me. Dude, what? Grim, why you gotta be like that? Literally, why? Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this. So why play dumb? I just thought, you know, even I don't know what you were thinking. I mean, realistically, it makes sense. And, I mean, in the beginning of this, the character kind of put two and two together and understood that all of the weird bad luck stuff that has been happening was because of the Grim Reaper. Right? Or was that just my understanding and it wasn't the character's? Because sometimes me and the character really vibe, and I'm not entirely sure who was what. A Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. Yeah, like the scythe that's literally in the corner of your room here, dude. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. This is true. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Because very clearly we were supposed to have died a while ago, but we didn't. And so he's just trying to correct that, right? That's how it works? Why not wait for nature to take its course? I'm pretty sure it was supposed to have by now, but it didn't. Nature's being lazy. I'm sorry. Ah, right, yeah, here, see? Nature was meant to take its course with you. Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. I thought we established this already. Maybe it was just me. Says who? Says me, and the list I have with your name on it. As long as it doesn't have Yin Yang's name on it yet. My cat must survive. Oh, sure. Actually, you know what? There probably are plenty of other people in the world, specifically on the intranets, who have the name Evil as well. Does it have something to do with fate? That feels like a weird response, somehow. I guess because it's getting too straight to the point for me. Because this is more of what I would say. Maybe it's someone else with the same name. Again, plenty of people online must have evil in their name somewhere, and then they just go by it. Do you think we Eh. Do you think we do not account for that? That's so mean. I don't know. It would just explain some things, wouldn't it? It would. But it is not the case. You, evil, are the person I desire above all else. Oh my gosh, why do you say it like that? Oh my gosh, Grim. Grim, why are you the way you are? I mean, you're adorable, but oh my gosh. Desire? Yes, I desire your soul. Neither of these are what I would say. I mean, I guess this is... Because for me, it's like, define desire, please. So I guess this is closer to that than this. I know this is a dating sim, okay? I'm not used to these things. Do you desire me in any other ways? I desire your soul. I refuse to elaborate any further. Wait, hang on. You're saying that there is an avenue in which to elaborate on your desire? What? So... You're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways. Including the elevator. From like just now. Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. I think you literally just said that this is abnormal. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they are supposed to. The way they are destined to from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever told you... sorry. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? Yeah, like is there a pattern or something? Oh. Okay. Because I was thinking like, if there's anyone else that's similar to us, we would have something to research, right? But I guess not. No. It is just you. It has always been just you. That almost sounds from... I was thinking of this. But also, well, don't I feel special? Yeah, honestly. Because sometimes being special sucks. Well, don't I feel special? You should. Should we? You seem to be very, very unhappy with this. Wow. Okay then. You are the only human to capture my attention like so. Really? Yes. You are troublesome. You are a troublesome mortal, but you are special. In ways neither of us understand. Sorry, this is just surprisingly sweet. But still, I will win this competition, and I will claim your soul. Even if it kills me in the process. Why would it kill you? Well, wait, no, Oh! My gosh, he made, emojis of himself. That's what that is, right? An emoji? That's so cute. Maybe it's a sticker is why I'm asking. Because, I know some people, they put emojis alone, but when you put a sticker into a chat like this, it usually has to be put alone, or like it ends up being put alone for some strange reason. It doesn't attach itself to a message. It is a message in and of itself. But they also usually are bigger than this. But anyway, that is so adorable. But I guess he means, because remember earlier he said that he can go towards the taint or towards the light, depending on what happens, and he ends up going towards the light if he spends too much time in the mortal realm. So his interactions with us might be hurting him, right? What? Are we responding to the... I guess this is more... We'll go with this. What the... What is that? Yeah. It is me. FNAF! It's me. Sorry. It is me. What? How would this make any sense? Why would they say this? No. Obviously. But where did it come from? Yeah, like who? Did you really make emojis of yourself? Grim, that's so cute. I sent it. No, I mean, yeah, exactly. Did you draw it yourself? Like how he made the app himself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. You had the time to make this entire app. Kid, what are you going on about? That is a fair comment. Thank you! No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. Really? You commissioned someone? You can do that? Yes. That's actually incredible. Also, that's kind of weird. Not really that Grim, the Reaper, commissioned a mortal, but... I'm not sure how to explain why I think it's weird. Sorry. Whatever. Do you see the likeness? Does that mean that... How can it look stupid? It's adorable! But, more importantly, does this mean that... This must mean that we're not the only mortal that Grim has spoken to in this fashion. He might have called them, but he may also have given them a picture? Because, like, they wouldn't be able to draw him if they didn't see him, right? That's really interesting. It's cute! Usually I would argue. However, in this case, I believe cute is the right term. What is this? What is this line? I'm sorry. Okay, hang on. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artist, as they did a good job. Aw, that's so sweet. Right? Or did you video call him, or her, it, they, whatever, this human, like you do us? What the heck? Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? A video call? But yeah, this too. It's not against your Grim Reaper rules to literally show yourself, like a photo of yourself to a human. Then again, I suppose if he doesn't tell them that he's the Grim Reaper, it wouldn't be breaking any rules, right? As long as they think that he's just another edgelord who wants emotes for his chat. Sorry. It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. How? So it is. Perhaps. Grim is a naughty boy. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? Obviously. Actually, no, he may be straight up breaking rules. I'm not sure. Wait. Didn't he capitalize my name before? He totally put, the capital E, last night when he told me to go to bed. This is very interesting. You are clever, Evil. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone ones whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. This is technically for his job. I've broken them only for myself. Exactly. You don't need no evil. Sorry. Wow. Breaking my heart over here. Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So, you have that blushing emote. That wasn't really a blushing emote. That was more of an angry emote. Is there any more? I have received a few, depicting a wide range of emotions. That face. Did you pose when you took the photos? Yeah, like you did for your selfie. I'm sorry. Grim is hilarious. Naturally. How else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Yes! I'm sorry, I have to say this, because I literally said it. Oh, that's just hilarious. Then you actually... Wow, this is making my day. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me! Why would I send that to you? Why would he? I mean, I guess, yeah, this is the honest answer. Because, like... Because, like, it's not that I really want a picture to, like, see it. Because, like, I've seen him, like, in the call do it. It's just, I want to tease him. I'm assuming that's what this is meant to be. We're just teasing him. Your little pouty blush. Cute. Oh, you know what? Once again, I'm proving to be an excellent problem solver. Am I really? Make sure you pick up, okay? Wait, we're calling him? Okay, while we're waiting for him to answer, I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Hang on. I am a plant. You are getting rather demanding, mortal. That's so... No, that's not okay. Pout, please! Excuse me? What are you talking about? I want to see you pout! Go on, pout already! That's so mean. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. I honestly do not blame him. Come on, I want to see you pout. This is so not me. Okay. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't? Too bad. You called me for this? You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. Oh my gosh. It's very important. This is a pointless waste of time. You say that, but you're smiling. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. Ah! What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. What? Is this something with her soul? You are rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about the things I want. Of all the things you could want, you choose that? Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Besides that, I knew he was going to say it. Wait. Something other than my soul. A holiday, I suppose? Again, it's all about the work days. Your work hours and your holidays. A holiday? That is what it is called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work retirement? From their work requirements? Why did I say retirements? I'm sorry. Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never had a holiday. I have had days off to recover from being unbalanced. But never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. That's so sad. I've told you, I cannot lie. Yeah, I was just gonna say, that's not really how you phrased it before. You said that you don't lie, right? That's what he normally says? You cannot? Or you will not? I cannot. That implies that he's not capable of lying. It's not a choice. How does that work? I'm not able to. What part don't you understand? How are you not able to lie? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. Oh, like swear to say the truth and nothing but the truth? Or so help you whatever? Death, I presume? I physically cannot speak a lie. Oh! Whoa, okay. Like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times must I repeat myself? A lot. I'm very stupid. Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. You can't stop me. No one can stop evil. Sorry. We have 10 minutes left to stream, but I'm gonna just finish this night, day, whatever. And then we'll wrap up. Regardless of this going over the 3-hour allotment. Especially since I think I spent like half an hour talking to someone off screen, so. Honestly, oh, this is going to be fun is essentially what I'm thinking, so. Oh, it's gonna be fun. He's sticking his tongue out again. Why? Also, again, the fact that he knows my cat, because, you know, cats do that a lot. I wonder if they'd get along. That's cute to think about. You know I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. That's fair. Where to start? Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? No. What? You want to play 21 questions? 21. For some reason, my brain went to 21 Pilots. What? You want to play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or a no? No. Yes. Do you cuddle the angel of death in your bed? Sorry. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? What? Why would you care? He's so cute. Do you cuddle Azrael while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? I think I use whatever. There's probably no actual difference between it. Let's talk about something else. You do! No answer is still an answer. That's so cute. There really isn't. Oh my gosh. Game. I am both of these. I guess this is the more important thing to say. There's nothing wrong with that. Is it any of your business? No, but I am enjoying it anyway. Grim cuddling his little teddy. He is not a teddy, he's an axolotl. I'm sorry. He is not a teddy. This utter disrespect towards Azrael will not be tolerated. Oh wow, you're completely serious. Very. I can respect that, honestly. Honestly, no. Pineapple on pizza is horrible. My sibling likes pineapple on pizza, and I abhor it. Because it's a citrusy thing, so, like, it seeps into, like, the cheese and everything around it, the taste of the pineapple. And what we used to do was we would get, like, a big pizza, but we'd have them cut the toppings in half. So one half of the pizza would be my siblings, and then the other half would be mine. And I like, this is so weird, but you know what, it's fine. Chat's empty anyway. And I'll probably maybe cut this out. I don't know when I put it on YouTube, whenever that happens to be. I have been doing better at getting my streams up on YouTube, though. We're still in, like, 2020, but... time travel, right? My concept of time is always going to be broken. Anyway, I put, like, mushrooms and green peppers. I found recently that I really like jalapeno on my pizza. Or just in general. I've learned, like, a couple of years ago that I actually really do like just jalapenos. Which is a little bit weird because it's not really something that I expected. And it's not really something that I had been eating regularly, I guess. Or at all, in fact. Because usually I just use hot sauce or something, right? But no, apparently I actually really do like jalapenos. So I think I will be adding that to my pizzas from now on. But anyway, yeah, no. They would always go with, my sibling would always go with Hawaiian. So that's pineapple and ham chunks, I think. It was way too sweet, and it icked me. I really do not like pineapple on pizza. And in fact, I tried pineapple, like, alone, and I still don't like it. It is not my thing. If it's yours, that's totally fine. I totally respect you. Just eat your pineapple somewhere else. Of course. Oh, Grim, I hate you. Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Ew. You're so wrong, it hurts. If anything here is wrong, it's you. I think we already established that. You literally called me wrong last night. Or, like, an hour ago. Put your tongue back in your mouth, you. Okay, Mr. Pineapple on Pizza. I'm gonna call you that from now on. You are now Pineapple. Sorry. Then... Do you think I'm captivating? Why would I ever ask this? I pass. Because you don't want to say yes, I'm assuming? Because the challenge is that he can't tell a lie. And if he isn't answering, then that must mean that the answer is what he doesn't want to say. You can't pass! I said pass. I refuse to... I said pass. I refuse to play this Oh my gosh. Infantile. Sorry, the A threw me off. I said I pass. I refuse to play this oh my gosh. Don't look at the A. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Finally, I nailed it. Then, sorry. Then do you think I'm divine? Oh, for the love of... So, no? If it were no, I don't think he'd have trouble saying it. I didn't say that, did I? Ha! Got you! Do you think about me often? I was expecting another pass. Why? Why does he sometimes say things that are like... Okay. This is so weird to say. You are all I think about right now, mortal. And it is... aggravating. He's so cute. Again, why would I ever ask? I mean, I know I'm asking them to tease him, but still, like... Whatever happened to the classic, tell me your most embarrassing moments. Like that question. Whatever happened to that question? Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I've simply never had a life. Oh my god. He straight up says it. I've simply never had a life, nor the time to consider something like that. I'm too busy and... Love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? It really isn't necessary. As long as you can be successful on your own, you don't need... As long as you can be happy on your own, you don't really need love. In that sense. You do need love, but family and friend is more the love you need. Romantic love can sort of... You don't necessarily need it. All of the aromantics in chat are going crazy, I'm sure. For the happiness it brings you? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Thank you! Yes. See? Grim and I are vibing. Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. Thank you. I just thought you seemed lonely. Again, friends and family are what you need. Romantic is not the answer when you're lonely. You can fill that void with plenty of other relationships that do not need to be romantic. Just saying. Lonely, huh? I don't really know how to say that. Like, what tone it should be in. Lonely, huh? Lonely, huh? Whatever. Lonely, huh? You need not concern yourself over my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper. That's sad, actually. You can think what you wish of me. Neither a yes nor a no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright, then. Oh. Okay. Have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Thank you! Sorry, I have met people who, like, randomly kiss, like, they don't even ask permission to, and I hate that so much. Anyway. Oh. I was expecting to... I wasn't expecting him to ask this. Have you? Me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. Stupid, foolish mortal. I guess it depends on how you define kiss. Because, like, usually... Because I have kissed, like, one person before. And that was my girlfriend. And it was, like, one kiss, one very short peck of a kiss. Would that count? I guess? I guess I would have to count it. Because, I mean, it was. I have. Interesting. Then, have you... Nope. It's still my turn, Evil. Oh, okay. I thought this was an infantile game. Infantile. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Fair. Are you afraid? Oh, now he's teasing us. Okay. Afraid? Of what? Of me. No, why would I be? You literally said yourself that you're not going to hurt us. You're just pushing us towards our death, which is definitely not the same thing. You should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. We'll come to that when it happens. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Huh. This is a very interesting question that kind of came out of nowhere. Will I even have anything left to do after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. This is actually a really sweet thing to say. What the... Okay. You are full of life, Evil. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. No comments on how sweet that was? What? Game! You've betrayed me! Top 10 anime betrayals. Literally. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name. Also, is it really our turn again? I feel like it's not. I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were... lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No, that would be risking my very position, and therefore my life. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I mean, the fact that his life, like his existence, is so heavily tied with his position, with him being a Grim Reaper. I mean, I know he's said it before, but it's just... somehow this is cementing it a bit more. I believe it's my turn. Okay. What? Oh, this is... I guess he's utilizing this game of ours to get some more information about our soul or our weird glowing thing. The weirdness that is our aura. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Maybe he means how he woke up this morning. Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim? You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Oh! Whoopsies. Tee-hee! What? I'm sorry, I don't tee-hee laughing very well. Like I said, horrible voice actor. You what? Pardonnez-moi? Pardon too? I guess. I don't know. A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Yes. Sorry. What the hell? Come back and get it! Don't you, like, need that? Also, isn't that kind of dangerous for me? A little bit more important? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? How else do you think he's been dropping pianos and dropping the elevator on you? Like, come on. Of course he's been somehow there. Also, he knows you have a cat and he knows you've named it Yin Yang. I mean, sure, maybe you've posted about it online and he got it somehow. But, like, come on. Sorry, game. Also, sorry, chat. I'm sorry whoever's watching this. Okay. I have absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Honestly, mood. Big mood. Seeing any more than that would be too much. Then take it back already! I cannot. It is too risky. How so? So I just live with you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. I mean, we're gonna be dead in, like, what, 3 days? That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Oh, okay. Why are you sticking your tongue out again? This kid, I swear. He does that way too much. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. That's what you're thinking about? I guess, does he mean, like, other reapers? Like, he doesn't want them to reap my soul? Only him? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. It'd sort of be like, because, like, this is his job, right? So it would essentially be, don't poach my client type of thing. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. Wow, okay. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. This is very true. Grimmy. Oh, Grimmy. For some reason, this is reminding me of, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That's the name of the show. I don't recall if they ever actually called him Grimmy, but still, like, the feels are totally there. For anyone who ever watched that show, you probably know what I mean. I used to like Mandy, and then she became too much of a overbearing... Not overbearing, but... Like, she became too mean, I guess you could say. And I stopped liking her. Billy always annoyed me, and then, like, some of the things that they did with, like, his character animation, I guess, were kind of creepy to me, so I stopped watching it. But, to be fair, like, they did some similar things with Courage the Cowardly Dog, I feel. So the fact that Courage the Cowardly Dog, and even like Scooby-Doo, some of the animations that they do with them were similar and they didn't bother me. It's kind of weird that it bothered me with Billy, but I think it's the way that they did it with him that just irked me. I don't know. But still, like, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. If that sounds cool to you, go check it out. Again, not sponsored. None of these people know I exist. I mean, to be fair, I am a void being that's just haunting a computer at this point, so that's fair. I wouldn't say I belong to you. Your soul does. Touché. Really? I feel pretty alive right now. Not for much longer. We'll see about that, won't we? Yes, we will. This whole conversation is so silly. Dude, character, we started it. You can't just lay claim on people without asking them first, Grimmy. This is also very true. Like, consent is key. You need permission. Too bad. I already have. What if one of your other group of friends sees? Yeah, this is... I'm assuming this is really what he meant by, like... Won't that be bad news for you? Oh yeah, because that would be evidence of him having, you know, done all of the things that he's been doing for the past few days, which are apparently against the rules, right? You speak the truth, yes. But I'm willing to risk that for you. Does he not know how some of the things he says are... Right? I don't have any other option, but to be fair, like... I'm assuming this is meant to be teasing and romantic. Not teasing and romantic. Teasing and sarcastic. But also, yeah, I mean... How romantic. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. You mess with my mind and my heart. I'm sorry, but this sounds like something that would go on one of those little candy heart things. The stuff that's basically chalk. For Valentine's Day, you know. Then it's working! Wink. Sorry. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. Who says you did anything wrong? Maybe we're a reward. I don't even know how this is meant to be seen, taken. Like, is this meant to be an insult? Because that's insulting ourselves. More so than Grimm. Or is this meant to be like... You know what? Whatever. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. You know, one of the things that has always confused me about the two peas in a pod thing? Technically, most pods, they have more than two. They usually have like 3. So, like, what's in the other... Like, who's the other pea? You know what I mean? Because there's got to be a third in that pod, right? Sorry. Maybe I've been enjoying too many polyships recently. The anime that I mentioned earlier, that's also a manga and a game. The Earth Defense Club, that literally has what appears to be, at least, it's kind of a soft confirmation, but it's definitely there. It sort of has 2, maybe even 3 polyships in it. And I love those ships. They're so, so good. But yeah, I think I've been living in that for a little bit too long, so now everything is poly, which is fair because I am polyamorous, which is the reason why I love those ships so much. It's like, yes, finally we have good poly ships in an anime that has 3 seasons and a movie. Again, the 3rd season I don't like that much, but still, it is there. It is a type of victory. I'm dancing in it. Anyway. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. He almost looked worried for a second there. Maybe it's my imagination. You can't just leave without telling me what you're going to say. I can, and I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Boo! Oh my gosh, Grim. I am not scared. That was a poor attempt to frighten me. I wasn't trying to frighten you! Huh? No, I didn't mean... You know what? Fine. I'll let you... I'll get you next time. Good night, sunshine. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. I don't get to call him Little Lamb or anything. Whatever. Night, Grim. Oh, 4th day. Alright, and with that, we are done with day 4, so we are done with today's stream. I'm gonna read this out, though. Or, actually, can I... Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do that. So that I should be able to pick up here and read through this stuff. So yeah, we'll just go to title. I mean, I just quick save, so we should be fine. Hopefully we're fine. Because last stream, something happened and essentially Friday the 13th just ixnayed my stream. And my whole computer crashed. We recovered, it was fine. It's just for a while there, I realized that I hadn't been saving, but thankfully it, yeah, it has quick saves. So regardless, I was fine. It's just, you know, to make sure. Anyway, yeah. So that was day 3 and 4 of A Date with Death. So I think there's 1 or 2 more days, so day 5 and 6. I'm pretty sure, because we have a week with them. I'm not sure if the finale will be in day 6 or maybe a day 7. I feel like it'll be a day 7, because again, a week. But regardless, yeah, we're going to pick this up in a stream next Friday, probably. I'm going to try and stream every Friday from now on. Because this game is really fun, but also just hanging out with you all is really fun. So, yeah. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I apologize again for my horrible voice acting, and for the fact that I literally cannot seem to read. But yeah, thanks for spending time with me. I will see you all next week. All my love. Night.